You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not...
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the...
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done, we're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll stick with him again. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Going to make the read and hold on here. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They bring their tight end right. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hit the street. Hit tag.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. 1st and 10.
56.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's J.K. Scott now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Smash. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. 17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Junior Colson there to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Buffalo 18, go! Mustang 19.
Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Come on. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Richardson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Set. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one complete to Moore. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Down the sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
Get it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Now Richardson. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Right there.
They send a receiver in motion left. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Here we go. Set.
On 2nd down, Richardson.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. Final moments of this 1st half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Ravens 3, Bills nothing.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Come on, set! Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go, here we
Here's
go!
a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready, ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he's going to be taken down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
To the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Check, hurt. Check, go.
Throwing is Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and 6. Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Allen going to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go!
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set!
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Ravens will open up a 13-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Allen will throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Again, it's Allen to the air.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down. Here's Allen to throw. Taken in by Gesicki.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Moore going in motion. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Check go.
Another run here with Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Passing number 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
try to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Let's go now.
Third and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For